Shohei Ohtani will be opening for the Los Angeles Dodgers on Monday, and that makes him our second segment opener.
Shohei Ohtani underwent Thomas Johnson surgery this is one of those dates that is seared into my brain now. Jordan, watch this, guys. Jordan, what's Bryce Harper's birthday?
October 18th.
What's Mike Trout's birthday?
August 7th, 1991.
Shohei Ohtani got Tommy John surgery on September 19th, 2023.
Oh, October 16th. I'm sorry, Bryce. It's late. Go ahead.
Anyway, Ohtani, September 19th, 2023, Tommy John. The Dodgers slow played him. Last year, he won the MVP. He won the World Series. If you're listening, you know all this stuff. Blah, 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 whatever. I have seen Ohtani throw a couple bullpens this year. I saw him do that first live outing by BP at Citi Field. And the general consensus around the Dodgers, the messaging that was kind of filtering out was Ohtani is not likely to pitch before the All-Star break. Okay? I reported that, kind of, and I felt good about that. And I think it's important talking about what has changed since then. Okay, what has changed? I think Ohtani looks better than the Dodgers thought he'd look. I think their pitching needs have gotten more dire. And I think maybe there was some misdirection involved from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah, it's probably a combination of those things. You know, we've speculated all season. I mean, even last season, right? Like, how much is Shohei calling the shots? And honestly, the way Dave Roberts talked about it after the game tonight, where he was like, he's let us know. Like, he's getting antsy. Like, he wants to pitch. I imagine after his most recent live BP, where he's dominating, and it's like, yeah, it's been a year and a half, almost 2 years since I got Tommy John. Like, let me cook. I'm one of the best pitchers in the world. Let me go through one inning. Fine. That's fine. I'll go get in the lineup and hit a bunch of homers. I'll do that. And then let's build me up. Let's throw one inning this week. Let's throw, a few innings the next week. And let's work towards something to where I can be back to full Shohei by the end of the season. And it's freaking awesome. I mean, it's not, I'm so excited. This is great. And the fact that they're going to do it against the Padres is all the better. The fact that they announced this right after the Giants trade for Rafael Devers doesn't, I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but it feels like a nice little move from them. And to your point, it's probably a combination of a lot of things where Shohei, he's probably like, look, guys, what are we waiting for? It's not like you don't need innings. I don't count as a pitcher on the roster, so you can keep doing your shenanigans and shuffling guys up and down. Emmett Sheehan is now back. Roki Sasaki is not back. This was another topic that we probably would talk about more if we didn't have all these other things going on. Doesn't seem like he's pitching anytime soon. Glasnow, Snell slowly working their way back, but not exactly imminent. So here we are, man. Ohtani's going to pitch again, and after another weekend where he had a bunch of hits, a couple homers, it's like just a reminder that we get to keep doing this, which is so cool because, they're even over the last year and a half, it's like, oh, are they going to say, no, dude, you're too good of a hitter? It's like, no, this is the whole point. This is what Ohtani is all about. This is his life's work. This is his life's purpose, is to do this one thing that nobody else has ever done. And I'm excited he's going to get to do it again. Pretty simple.
What does success look like? He's only going to throw one inning. Are we sure?
It seems like it. I mean, I assume he'll face, Tatis and Chado and Arise and call it a day. Go homer in the next inning. Who's pitching for San Diego on Monday? Let's see if we have
that. Is something I'm very
Dylan
excited
Cease,
about.
who he has homered off of, I think, multiple times.
We're gonna get the thing where he throws the first inning.
They're at home, so he'll pitch first.
He'll pitch first, then he'll walk into the dugout, and he'll put on his helmet,
strap it on, baby,
strap it on, and he'll go hit. It's so funny, dude.
It's the coolest. I do miss like the two-way Ohtani thing that like I really miss is not the first inning. It's like when his outing is done and he looks exhausted and he's just like putting the elbow guard on. It's like, all right, gotta go hit a home run.
He's got like a towel on his neck.
Like, how are you alive? How are you standing, let alone walking, running, hitting home runs?
Yeah.
He's the best. I'm excited.
Not to be a Deborah Downer.
Oh, yeah.
The risk level goes up now. Okay.
Sure. You're starting the workload. You're building the workload a little. But again, it's been almost 2 years. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is only so much his body can handle. Okay.
Yeah.
There is.
I mean, that turned out to be true in 2023. So,
and it turned out to be true in 2018. Like, would I rather have 5 more years of two-way Ohtani or 10 more years of one-way Ohtani?
I'd rather have 5 more years of two-way Ohtani.
Bingo.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good hitters that we can watch for a long time. Yeah. No one's going to do this again. But there is an element of risk in it because you are just putting more weight on the back of the camel.
And as everything every day that Shohei wakes up he's essentially doing something unprecedented. And so that will only continue. And
I wake up all the time though.
Part of that is not the waking up part, just what he does after that. But part of the risk management is all true, and it's also all, as I said, unprecedented. There's no roadmap. They don't know. He doesn't know. We don't know. So we can say, watch out. Oh no, this is too much. Maybe not. I'm glad that he wants to keep trying because it's more fun that way. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm glad we don't have to wait much longer because I was getting a little sick of just the BP every week. Okay, now Carousel. It's 50 pitches, now 60 pitches, and Dave Roberts is like, I don't know. They're like, yeah, screw it. Here, he's pitching.
I'll go Ohtani homer in his second at bat tomorrow. I'll go 1 inning. I'll go 2 Ks and a walk.
A walk. Okay. No hits. Yeah. I like that.
He's going to walk Luis Arraez.
The one other one I do want to say, and I think you've mentioned this on here, then we'll talk quickly about this Dodgers-Giants series, and then we'll take a break. I think you've asked this question on here before, but I do think the fact that he's now back, now counting this as a start is a little goofy, but just looking at these, and now again, with this Sasaki update, he's probably just off the board now. But when we're trying to guess now, who is going to start more games from now until the end of the season or through the postseason?
Just do innings pitched.
Innings pitched. Okay, great. Innings pitched between Otani, Snell, Glasnow, Sasaki, and honestly, Kershaw. Let's keep Kershaw in there. Kershaw, 7 scoreless on Saturday. Who you got? I think at this point, Sasaki has to be last.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, Kershaw should be in the top 3. Okay.
Kershaw
he's
won.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
Because they just need innings. They need innings.
Yeah.
And
innings. He seems to be healthy. Still not throwing very hard, but yeah, I think he is probably number 1.
I will go Kershaw, Snell, Otani, Glasnow, Sasaki.
Yeah. If we get a more substantial Sasaki update, we will. He's throwing a lot. We can have a longer conversation about Sasaki at some other point. I guess Emmett Sheehan would be another one to throw in here now that he's back. All right. Dodgers win the series against the Giants. Giants win the series opener. Logan Webb was awesome. Willie Adames homered. Kershaw was great on Saturday. Otani had 2 homers. Dodgers put Kike on the mound up 11-0. He gives up 5 runs and has Bonda come in. Terrible. Hate that. 3 more Otani hits on Sunday night when I was not watching because I was out to dinner. But this trade broke like 2 minutes before first pitch. So I assume they were just talking about that the whole time. Seemed like a pretty good game, but the Dodgers won 5-4. So they kind of have gotten through this first run of Padres Giants, and they've maintained first place. Sure. They will now play the Padres again this week.
They're 2 games up in the division. Every time Kike pitches, the Dodgers should have to make a donation to charity or something. Like, you can do it, but you have to give money.
They got plenty of money.
To a good cause.
All right.